snake on the road. You make it? There's a snake on the road. A very small snake. I couldn't tell what it was exactly. It's over here somewhere. I have no idea where he went, but at least he's not on the road squished. It would have been like a little green tree snake or a yellow face whip snake. But I drove to the right of it, and then the guy behind me drove over it because he was progressing across the road, but I don't know where he went. But he's not on the road, so. But you know, it totally makes sense that one was there, because directly in line where he came from is like a little slice of bush in between two people's houses, but it opens up into a big bush. So he would have came out of there. That's crazy though. Never seen it. Never seen that happen. Not here, you wouldn't think, in the suburbs, but yeah. No way! Another green tree snake, my third one here. How's that? That is crazy that all of a sudden I'm finding them. Green tree snake. That's insane. Just basking. Whoa. 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 Wow. Come on. Wow. Whoa. Calm down. Calm down. Wow. They get so amped up, these wiry snakes, and then they calm right down. I can't believe it, because I'd only ever see red-bellies here. And then all of a sudden, something changes. And, whoa, did you not see that? That was insane. Wow. No, you're right. Calm down. Don't bite me! Ah! Hey! Hey! You are next level, hey? Oh. Wow! This is the most ballistic snake I've ever had. Oh, see what I mean? Hey, he's trying to... He knows you can't get away that. My phone's over there, so I'll get a shot of him. This is one of the... Whoa. I think he just bit my shirt. When are you gonna calm down, mate? When are you gonna decide it's time to calm down? Hey? That's insane, the grip. I can't even get my hand out. Don't bite me. Oh. Just a reminder, these snakes aren't venomous. But this is... Even the eastern brown snake I caught wasn't this ballistic. Far out. Calm down, mate. I think it's just basking. And you know what? The one I saw a few days ago was just up on that ridgeline. Potentially the same one. Wow, as I pass these trees, he's trying to latch onto them. Look. Don't. Mate, calm down. I've never been bitten by a snake, and I'd rather keep it that way, even if it's non-venomous. I don't need to get bitten by you. It's just not necessary. Settle down. Oh, what a pleasant surprise though, to come across a green tree snake in the spot of the red-bellied black. Still not happy. Minutes later, he's still Not too pleased with me, I'm sorry. Okay. How is this guy? This is unreal. Beautiful snake. And now he's like distracted trying to latch onto the tree I've got my phone up on. I can kind of coil him up a bit. Hopefully he doesn't turn around and decide to bite my face, but I love green tree snakes. That blue, as they constrict their muscles, is incredible. And they do that as a defense mechanism to make them look more dangerous, because color in nature, bright, vibrant colors in nature, means danger, especially blue. So even though they're a green tree snake, you can see he's kind of a bit more olive on top, yellow on the belly with a bit of blue. He's looking at me. Don't bite me, mate. Maybe look that way. Yeah, even like they can come in a wide variety of colors. So even though they're called a green tree snake, they can come in solid blue pretty much. Yellow, all the way right down to this olive color. This is pretty typical colorations of this snake. What a beautiful animal. And he is calming right down. Look at this. He is still got his eyes focused on the tree, because the second you give him a chance, they fly up those trees. And he doesn't really want to sit still, being a climber. But he's being real nice to me. That is unreal. I love this so much. And he's got quite a decent grip. Even though he's super slender, you can still feel it. Like a tight wristband, kinda. Beautiful animal. And I just love how they slightly tilt their head. They got a very inquisitive look about them. But he's very clearly calmed down now, that he realizes that I'm not gonna eat him, essentially. And he's not too fussed. Wow, that is quite tight around the wrist. If I lend him this way, will he? Yeah. See, the second I put him on an object, he releases a bit of that grip on the wrist, because he knows I can get away. But yeah, beautiful animals, and so good to see one here. And these guys will eat lizards and frogs as well. They're, you know, pretty generalist, but they climb up on the trees. And I've never actually seen one in the tree, on the ground mostly. You know, it's probably nearly impossible to actually spot in the tree. But yeah, they do pop up on the ground from time to time. And I'd say that's why you don't regularly see them. It's because they probably are just up and around in the trees. Have a go at this. He's just on my head right now. This is, I don't know what he's doing. Is he just resting on my head? This is a bit unusual. Ooh, He's getting tighter. What's his next move here? 360. Okay, this is unusual. All right then. I mean, I'll take it. Nice pet on the head. Yeah, right. So I'll take him back home. I don't even have to hold him. Oh, he's looking for a tree behind me, I think. You right there, mate? I'll take you back home so you don't have to go all this way. How's that? How does that sound? You right there? Hey? There we go. You're right. Oh, this is a good kind of snake you could have as a pet sort of thing, you know, super beautiful, and they do calm down. I'm not really into having pets of things. I'd rather just come out here and see them do their thing where they are, you know. He's reaching for it. He's like, oh, that's where I can go. Yes, drop me off here. Oh, alright. Well, I'll take it right back. Look, he's not even... booping him on the nose, and he doesn't even want to bite now. Oh. Will he go back on top? Yep. Back on the head. That's right. Alright. Let's see if we can find a red-bellied black with a green tree on my head. How does that sound, mate? I actually haven't seen any red-bellies back here for a few days now. Maybe they've traded places with these green trees. I'm not too sure, but you'd still expect them to be around here, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't find one. They've got a pretty distinct musk. Actually, it does smell a little bit similar to diamond python musk. You right back there? Getting up to much? Yeah, not seeing any. That's alright. Calm down. It's alright. Just chill with me, mate. Why you gotta try and get off on every stop of the way? Oi! I think he tried to bite my hair. I'm not gonna count that as a bite though. He didn't actually do anything. Didn't latch on. Quite tight around my neck there, aren't you? What are you on? Do you like this one? Yeah? You like that tree? I'm gonna like let go of my neck since you got a tree to climb up now. Yeah. Yeah? Or are you stuck? Need a hand. There you go. There you go. They are so cool. You know, each species of snake has their own sort of interesting behavior. This is why you really got to watch your step in the Australian bush. See that? Oh. Oh, look at that. Wow. Giant paralysis tick. There you go. Red-bellied black snake in the grass. And no, he doesn't necessarily want to bite you. But if you step on him, you don't really give him much of a choice. So yeah, just watch out. He's actually quite relaxed. Not too fussed. He's showing some hissing, but he's not too bad, this guy. He's been quite tame. Trying to bite the camera a little bit, but he's sitting in my hands all right. A large red-bellied black snake could potentially kill a small child or unhealthy person, but amazingly there are no deaths from this species since record keeping began. However, animals like dogs do frequently die from altercations with these snakes. Not too bad, hey? What a beauty. Settle down, mate, you're right. Absolutely nothing to worry about. I don't think I've ever kissed a snake before. That's surprising, isn't it? Look at this. I mean, what the heck? What the heck, guys? What the heck is this? You don't get this. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Settle. Alright, I'll let you go now. He knows he's home. Careful. Careful, mate. Good cover over there. Whew. That is just unreal. You never get sick of them. Whew. Never thought I'd have my finger right up underneath a red-bellied black snake's head, but there you go. He allowed it. Actually, my first time seeing one on this side of the pond. I've never actually seen one on this side. Very cool. But I know they've been here because I see snake marks here. But there you go, removed the giant paralysis tick off a red belly, and he rewarded me with good behavior, but he did have a few more on him. Fortunately, they do lose them when they shed, but it, you know, just makes it a little bit more comfortable for the time being. Oh, because yeah, you're gonna get ticks hanging around in that kind of grass, mate. Yeah, a lot of neck flattening and hissing going on there. So he wasn't fully relaxed, but he wasn't tense either. And well, there's another one right here. But he got away. Yeah, that was unscripted. Just saw it right as I was talking to you. Come back like 15 minutes later, see if I can get him, get a good phone shot, because I had the phone over on the other pond filming this green tree snake, hoping it would come down, but he never did. And I'm running out of time, but yeah. So you imagine yourself walking past that, you're not gonna spot him. Easy to say you would when you're looking right at him, but going past, you'd never think a thing. So we'll see if it is even possible and he's even here. Now, this is really sketchy actually, walking through this grass knowing there's a red belly in here. Trying to dig himself in a hole. I didn't think I'd be able to get him again. Wow. I'm sorry. Wow. All right. Yeah, so I just come back about 20 minutes later. to get a good phone shot of this red belly. I mean, that's quite an unusual thing to do, I suppose. Come back and get a better shot on the phone. Ooh. It's alright, mate. We're friends now. Maybe not quite. It's okay. Alright, I'll set him off. I don't want to piss him off too much. He's been such an angel, so we'll let him rest now. Alright, mate. I honestly didn't even think that would work. But now I kind of feel bad for disturbing him again, so we'll let him go now. Go back home, mate. Tuck yourself back in there where it's nice and safe. And yeah. Have a nice evening. I smelt the smell like burning wood. That's it. Someone tried to have a fire here and I guess gave up. But I mean, there is already a fire pit over there and over there. Unofficial, of course. This isn't technically a place you're supposed to camp. But yeah, it's just, it feels a bit sketchy sometimes. It's like, oh, don't set the bush on fire by just randomly making fireplaces. Look at this grass. It could easily turn up in flames. Have a go at this. You can see all the animals. I've used this to get around the pond. There's a pretty big goanna I just scared, but he scared me too. And I'd never seen one around here. And then now we're seeing the green tree snakes here. It seems like everyone's coming on to this spot now. Yeah. It is really interesting. The more time I spend out here seeing snakes hang out in a particular spot, certain species, and then they're not there and now they're over here. And then like seeing these green tree snakes here, which I've never seen for years, but I found them in the other spot. Now I don't see them there and now they are here. There's just a lot going on with nature on a deeper level that we don't really understand. But just seeing that movement of different species hanging out in different spots at different times of the year and things, that stuff's not well documented, and it's really interesting to sort of document that, you know, and take note of it and point it out and follow it. It's so cool. Have a go at this red-bellied black snake skin. They're back out here. Finally. That's pretty unique. You can also see the head and the eyes there. Usually that's broken off, but there you go. Awesome. Very fresh, doesn't feel too crumbly or crispy. So I reckon that was from today. And actually, when snakes shed their skin, it inverts itself. It goes inside out. So the tail end is actually the direction the snake slithered off to. How did I miss him? That was ridiculous. I just lost him. So easy to catch that green tree snake, and I lost him. I even touched him, but I didn't get a good grip on him, and that's just, I guess, a testament to like how easy they blend in. Like, you won't see or hear them moving once they're out of sight. Oh man. And I was actually standing there just looking out at the pond for probably 30 seconds until I noticed him even. But very clearly he already noticed me and was just hoping I didn't see him, and I nearly didn't. I tell you what though, that was a pretty big one. And I'm starting to see these ones around this spot now, whereas for years I never did. It's interesting how things change. but the days are starting to frequently hit those low 20s again with all this rain, and now we're out of summer. So as it starts to cool down in that interim, we should see a lot more snake activity. Yeah, I pretty confidently wage that I've walked past more snakes that I didn't see than did in my entire life. That's a pretty safe bet, I reckon. Remember the pond where I had that incredible free-handling red belly experience where he just sat in my hand and then he was swimming in the pond? Yeah, that's this pond right here. Completely dry now. How crazy is that? Have a look at it. That is insane. Wow. And how long ago was it? That was 6 months ago now. That's crazy. Just in 6 months, whole pond can disappear. Yeah, I guess just slowly evaporating over summer. Yeah, crazy. I've never seen anybody back here, and I just found this wooden board zip tied onto this. It looks pretty fresh, and those screws are not rusted. I have no idea what this is. Very bizarre. But that also looks like a bike track, and I have seen tires around here. So people have been around here. This bird is asking me to follow him, and I have been for the past 20 meters.
By the thought of you, but I'm standing in the sun. My heart's all bruised by the thought of you, but I'm standing in the sun.
There we go. C1. What he's just doing here is sussing me out because I just stood up. It is quite warm though right now. 28 degrees. But if I stay here still long enough, he should continue to move. Okay, if I gently back off, amazing, hey? He's a very wary snake. Wow. Amazing. It's alright. Big snake. And you know what? Wow. It very well could be the one that I caught twice back here a couple months ago. Very well could be. Amazing. Unreal. He's very fired up. Look. Wow. I knew it. I knew it was a good day when I saw all those snake markings on the ground. I have not seen a snake here for months, but I've just noticed so many snake tracks on the ground here, all on the sandy bits, that surely there is one out right now.
Tell me what you see.
It's alright. Hissing quite loudly. Get him in the shade a bit.
Yo, what's up? It's Fred again. And it is 6 a.m.
Whoa!
I've been doing this, hold on, let me put this on loop. I've been doing this thing of getting up like crazy early during lockdown and making tunes before breakfast.
Okay.
So I'm now recording my rinse show from 6 till 7 a.m, which is actually pretty lush, I'm not gonna lie. Sun's coming up, and yeah, it feels blessed. But yeah, same scenario as always. I'm gonna just play tunes that I've worked on in the last like month or something. So yeah, just to
You're not happy.
Let them feel a bit unfinished or whatever, because they are. Yeah, love.
Chill, mate. Chill. Oh. Chill, mate. Chill. Oh. Wow. Jeez, boy. Jeez. Alright, mate. Alright. Alright. I do like the feisty ones because I see it as a challenge to calm them down. You know, it's the ultimate test. He's very hissy. Very warm. Like I said, 28. There we go. Come on, mate. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Very good boy. Good challenge. You saw how cranky he was. Now look at him. Now look at him. Very hissy still. Very hissy. Not going to get too comfortable just yet. Very hissy. No, you're right. You're right. He wants to move. He wants to move. Doesn't want to sit still. That's alright. I don't blame ya. I really don't. beautiful. Very good boy. Very good boy. I understand. I understand. I understand. Wow. Softer hisses now. A lot softer hisses. I think this could be the same snake I caught back in February. It's now April. That is truly remarkable. I think it very well could be the same snake. This is such an impressive snake right here. He looks healthier than the other one, if it is the same one. That wasn't very good. It's very tough, because any inconsistency with letting him go through my fingers, he could swing back out of fear and frustration. Oh, now he's sitting. Now he is sitting. I'd love to get him to sit just neatly on my head, hands off. Always wanted to do that, but we'll see how that goes. He's a beauty, that's for sure. A master. Master of the pond. These guys are truly the masters of the pond. Oh, okay, he freaked out there. So we're gonna ease off. In again. Back to the GoPro cam. Ease him back into a place of still. Oh, he's getting quite warm. He may just be a little bit too inclined to move, and probably a bit too big to sit on my head. Probably. Wow. It's a bit tough to get him on my head, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. Alright. Can you hear those hisses? I know you can. He's not too bitey though, so that's good. Yeah. That's the key, isn't it? Being gentle. And look at that, he's behaving like a python. He's literally behaving like a python. Okay, I got him briefly on my head there. Whew. How was that? he managed to sit still for a second. Alright, I say we set him back off on his way because it is so hot. So we'll do that. Well, you saw how he was when I first found him. Now look at him. Can you even believe it? Can you believe this is the same snake? Like, seriously. They are one of the prettiest snakes in the world. Just that nice glossy black and that bright vibrant red. I mean, there's just no other snake like it. It's a simple combination, but it just looks so good. Here you go, mate. You right? He doesn't want to leave. He's like, what on earth was that entire experience right there? My phone overheated, so I didn't get the headshot with the phone. This is the problem with the heat, is that phone shut off. I didn't get the good shot I got on my head, which I showed for the phone, because yeah, the camera turned off. Bugger. And this really highlights the danger, because I know he's within this 2 square meter radius. I can't see him. I'm not walking through that. And to add to it, I hear little lizards and insects flicking through it. So it really is something you have to be concerned about. And even if you're cautious, there's always that chance that you could step on it. And you know, I've always said, yeah, the most likely way for me to get bitten by a snake is just stepping on it. Like, it's not doing all the crazy things you could do with a snake. It's really stepping on it, honestly, and just not being aware. But yeah, I don't know where he is, but it's quite warm. As you can see, my GoPro's turning off, my phone's shutting off. Missed half of the footage because of that. But still really cool encounter, and I'll let him go now. And I really do believe that was the same snake. Man, I really do. I found it over there, and I found him over there. But as you can see, when I first picked him up, he instantly crapped all over me. Like, that just goes to show all their defenses are out of fear. It's not like they're trying to get you, and you know, I stood there, we stood, and he didn't move a peep until I moved. So it's really just survival on their part, and I just can't really see how people get that mixed up. But yeah, that's a shame that my phone stopped working though. I managed to get him coiled up nicely. It was quite a big snake, so to get him coiled up was pretty hard, because you know, my head's not as big as the snake. So yeah, but I got him to sit on it for like 10-15 seconds, but it wasn't even recording. Oh well. Actually no, I saw that snake in January, so yeah, just check. 24th of January I saw that snake, and now it's 6th of April, so about 2.5 months. Crazy. But yeah, you know, he lives here. Makes sense. GoPro, Samsung, if you're watching this, make your phones Australia proof, please. Make your GoPros Australia proof, please. Oh man, I've missed some good moments over the years because of freezing cameras and just shutting off from heat. It's a shame, it really is. And here's something interesting. You know how I had him like roped up in my hand and I placed him back down? I couldn't then go and pick him back up that same way. He would bite me 100%. Like, if I came across him like that, you would never pick him up like that. There's something psychologically there where he knows he's back in his domain on the floor, and you can't just do that. So it's very interesting. I just realized, like, yeah, that was sort of intuitive now looking back on it, because it's like, you know, you got to work your way to that point the whole time, and like, you can go back to zero. Earning his trust can go back to zero anytime, but you can't get back to 100 instantly. That's just how it is. Just like human beings too, I guess, hey. Okay, I'm here the next Saturday, 6 days later. Still a ton of snake marks, and we have had rain since, so it's still quite snaky as of recent. Let's see if our friend is over on the other side today. Have a look at all this snake activity up here. Just hear what I think is a monitor. Went up there. It's 25, so it's 3 degrees cooler than last time, and a bit of a breeze, so really, really nice. No, not today, I don't think. I mean, certainly they're out and moving, but just haven't been lucky enough to see him. He's quite hard to spot, even if he is out in the grass, like I mentioned. But yeah. But I think this track might be him. It's about the same width, and it's just kind of looped around back here. Okay, here the next day, late in the evening, 4:20, and yeah, I think we might see one. It's been it rained a bit earlier, but mostly sunny today, so it's cooled off though. So here we are at the spot 2 weeks later, exactly. And you know what? I think it's the same temperature, 28 degrees. And yeah, 4:15 p.m. and it's 3:44, 25 degrees, a little bit of a breeze coming in and out. Certainly could be out today, our friend. Let's see if he's here. The gate to get into this bush with a car has been just ripped out of the ground. I don't know why or how. And I just saw a big four-wheel drive in here, and that's my fear, is that now that invites people to come into the bush, and there's just a much higher chance that people are going to dump rubbish by that pond again, which I'm a bit nervous about, I'm not going to lie. Here we are, back at his home, a few weeks later, 2 or 3, lost track, but been pretty warm, but not too hot today, so there's a fair chance. Let's see. Bucket of nails. What is going on here? I'm not sure what they're doing. It doesn't look like a short-term campsite to me. It's very weird. But I don't like that they're cutting down all the trees and stuff. And whoever did that certainly doesn't look like they're done with it. I don't know where they are. I did just hear voices before. But would you have a look at this? A week ago there was no pond here basically. And now it's all full to the brim because we've had crazy weather. How insane is that? That's good to see. You can actually hear the frogs going off again, finally. I'm gonna walk around to that other side and see if our friend is there. Red-belly. Oh. Oh. He went under. He went under the water. Where is he? Small red-belly. I knew this would bring him back out, all this water. Where'd he go? Oh. No, I don't know. All he has to do is poke his head out and he can see where I'm at and act accordingly. They are very secretive. Not a clue where he is, but I know he's here. That's how crazy hard it is to find when they're weaved into the weeds. Alright, well I'm not going to get hung up on him then. That's a good sign for over there. Yeah, because frogs are red-belly's favourite food, and now they are everywhere around here, these frogs. And now at some point we should see a turtle here too. And it's been a month since I've seen him. But I'm walking along the water's edge because when they spot you, they always dart for the water. So I don't want to be on this side and then he goes in and I can't get him. Even if he's over there, he will come towards me, but that's to get past me into the water. But yeah, this is the best strategy for finding snakes around the pond. If you want to catch them, that is. And there is a ton of crap around here, which means the swamp wallabies have been coming down to drink as well. I think that probably was a snake, what I just heard going there. Wow, how's this? After a week or 2 of crazy rain, this entire pond is full again. That's not very good for my cleanup process, because as you can see, it's like right on the waterline. There's rubbish and definitely in there, but most of it is on the bank, thankfully. I can get that. But that's good, very good, because now turtles and frogs are going to be there, which attracts red-bellies. The weather has just been rain, sun for like 3 weeks straight, no exaggeration. So if we're going to find a snake, it's under here. Oh. No. Got one other place. No more than 30 seconds, it starts to rain. I wish I didn't stop filming. Oh, now it's windy too, what the? No, come on. Alright, now it's about stopped again. Anything in here? Anything? Hello? No, don't think so. How's it going? Didn't move an inch. This guy didn't move an inch. That's a beautiful lizard, aren't you? Yes, you are. Just out here looking for brown snakes. That's a good sign. Just had rain. First sunny day in quite a long time. And it's 18 degrees, so this lizard basking, not even moving by the way, he hasn't even flinched a bit, but he's definitely alive. That's a good sign that snakes are basking too. Would you look at that? He's not even moving at all. Bro's just, I've seen reptiles not really care when you pick them up, but nothing quite like that. But he's blinking occasionally and I feel his legs twitch. He's certainly just basking. I mean, it's been cold and crap weather for weeks on end, so I don't blame him. He's like, yeah man, this is like pure therapy and healing right now, this sunlight. He is so chilled out, it's insane. Hopefully the brown snakes are like that. I love seeing the magpies, and they usually roam around in pairs, and I'll see the same ones in the same spot for months and months, like they live there, and they get to know you and they just don't mind you, and you make that noise to them and they just kind of accept you, they don't get scared. So cool. No luck, but it's actually probably a good day to check under here. This would be the first sunny day, completely sunny day we've had in a month. Every day I think has rained at some point. And look at this pond. I don't think I've ever seen it so big. You know, just a month ago it was completely empty practically, like maybe a small puddle. And now look at it. All of this is pond. That is insane. And so our red belly friend lives over there. I haven't seen him for a month and a half, so we're going to go over there and see if he's active on such a nice day, 18 degrees. I'm going to actually have to walk on the other trail. I can't walk around this. Okay, here we are. Yeah, the wet season came in early, hard and fast, just like last year. There's not much actual land left, to be honest, is there? But I mean, I don't know. It's just too nice right now to not be out. You know what I mean? There he is. There he is! Oh my god! No way! Oh, I can't believe we got him again for the 4th time! That is him! That is him! Wow! I knew it was too nice to be out. Whoa! 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 Okay. He is really fired up, far more than I expected. He actually just headbutted my finger. He's wrapped around me, that's not very good. He's got leverage. It's okay. Far out. Whoa! You were... Whoa! I know you were this crazy last time too. Gee! Crikey Moses. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Sorry about that. I just can't risk that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Big one. Hey. Here's a big one. I know. Okay. It's okay. I know. Wow. That is the same snake. I'm sorry, it is. It just is. That is, I can't believe this. Far out. Whoa. Okay. Crikey Moses. You are on fire. Whoa. This is exactly how it was last time though. He was so fired up and then he calmed right down. So let's do that again, hey? Okay. I understand, it's okay. I know. Oh gee. It is really tough. I don't have my own Terry Irwin or Kirsty Dinkelman. I gotta do this on my own, alright? I know, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, well, alright. I know. Okay, buddy. Well, alright. I know. Okay, buddy. It's warm, it's a really warm day. It's quite a warm one. See if we can calm him down in the shade. Okay, I know. It's okay. I know. Far out, mate. You don't make it very easy, do ya? Scheisse. Okay. I know. Whew. Patience. You got to be patient with these guys. It just takes time. I didn't think he'd be so cranky on a day like today. I know it's 18. He's probably been out all damn morning because it's just too nice, you know? So yeah. I know. It's okay. It's tough. You gotta wear him out. It can take 10 minutes sometimes. And yeah. And you know, for those who don't know, this is definitely not an animal you want to get bitten by. Red-bellied black snakes are highly venomous. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna vomit, get nauseous. They have a potent anticoagulant, so it inhibits blood clotting. It causes myotoxicity, which is damage to muscle tissue. So as a result, you're going to feel pain and weakness. You can certainly just kind of collapse and, you know, go unconscious, but you're known to, you know, pee out red or brown urine.
There we go. Okay, I don't know. Here's a hissy one. Okay. Ooh. He's hissy. Okay.
And if you get bitten on the extremities, like a fingertip or a toe, people have lost that because of necrosis. And there's also a strange side effect where people have permanently lost their sense of smell, and, you know, as a result, their taste too, because they're linked. You know, it's a very, you know, venom is very complicated and weird and affects people differently, and depending on sizes of snakes and venom yield as well.
He's also probably been hibernating a bit, so this is like
one of his first time hunting, perhaps. He's such a well-fed snake too, so, you know, he might just be like sensorily, that's not what, I don't know, but he's kind of deprived of like experiences, I would say, because he's probably been tucked away for the past month, so he's probably just really strung.
Okay, I know. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I know. Okay, I'm sorry. That was not good. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Very much my bad. Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to drop him like that. I'm so sorry. It's tough.
It's tough. You're okay. I know. Okay, I know. I'm not trying to hurt you. It's okay. I know. I really do. Okay, yeah, he's not happy. Oh. Alright.
He's alright though. Snakes are quite hardy animals, but you just don't want to risk hurting them.
Get him a bit of shade. Calm down a bit. You know the drill. I know. It's okay. Oh, okay. I know it's not very... nice, is it? It's very hot out here, I know. Getting too warm. Really just want him to cool off. Is the plan. Alright, he's calmer.
GoPro turn off. He's certainly a lot calmer now that I've put him in the shade for a bit.
I know. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. I can't believe it. 4 times. Oh, this is unreal. You don't read about this. You don't. You don't hear about it. You don't read about it. And look, it's just a testament, because like, snakes can really calm down. Even on a warm day like this. Man. What a blessing. What a real blessing. Okay. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you, but it's quite warm out here. So you got to understand that too. Like, I caught the snake the other times, I think later in the day, whereas right now it's quite warm. So I'm just trying to get him comfortable, move them through my hands. But yeah, he's on today because it's such a nice day, and it's just been so bad lately, hasn't it, mate? It's been quite a bad weather until lately. And now we got this. Unbelievable. It is the 17th of May. So cool to have a snake that I can just find, you know, multiple times. But, you know, it's quite warm. I don't want to get him too stressed out. This has already been incredible, and I'm just so thankful for this snake that, yeah, I think we should set him off on his way. What do you reckon? Oh yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it.
But long story short, it's not like you could just get bitten by a snake like this and get over it without having a potential permanent, you know, consequence on the quality of your life. So you just kind of treat it like it's deadly, because you certainly wouldn't want to get bitten ever.
I mean, come on. He is such a moving snake. Such a moving snake. It was so hard for me to get him to sit still last time. And then now, but look how calm he is now. Look how calm he is now. I love you, mate. You are just unreal. Seriously. This is why we need to respect and love these animals. It's because it's not what you think with these guys. It's not what you think. It's really not. They're gentle and loving, and they're just trying to survive. Look, he should be trying to, you know,
hurt me if that was his intention, but he just doesn't want to, you know, be hurt. Like, if you were this size and, you know, something as big as me came up to you, how would you respond? But now look at this. It's just how it is with these. You know? Love it. Love to see it. You love to see it. There you go. It's also so cool that it's like one of the best looking red bellies I've ever seen too. That also makes it 10 times cooler as well. Okay. Once again, have a good day, sir. Notice how he didn't shoot off. He was just super casual, as if he were a diamond python. I mean, I told you, I called it. Like, you saw how crazy he was. I was like, watch, I'm gonna get him to calm down. You know, it is hard sometimes when you're fighting for him to calm down, and you know, you make the quick drops. You've got to do your best not to hurt them and like just control the situation. It's a bit chaotic, that process, but if you can manage to do it, it's just incredible. And I love doing it because it's just proof. Like, you never see anybody do this for snakes. You really don't. Like, you just see the crazy action moments. Few people are willing to hold them for long enough and really try and understand the animal. So I really hope that you know, helped you out, and because it really showed me just how magical it is out here, and just how good God is to allow an experience like that to happen. Wow. But it certainly makes me very happy to see, you know, that the pond's this full and full of frogs and, you know, noises. You can hear the insects and everything. It's good, because I've seen some like dehydrated red bellies, and it can be tough on them when the ponds are empty. So I love it. I love seeing just a big healthy snake, and like I don't take for granted how special it is to know a snake lives there and have encounters with the same snake. Like, it's just, and not just any encounters either, like the most intimate I've ever been with any snake, let alone a highly venomous red belly. It's pretty unique. Wow. And the other really interesting thing is, it's quite deep, but like every time I interact with him, it's really interesting just to see the slight shift in behavior of the snake like it's like he's recognizing me, and I know that he is. I just know he is. Just the slight variations in behavior and twitches in the head, the way he's looking at me, just the way he behaves in general from the moment he sees me and at the end there when I let him go. Like, it's just, there's something so special there that I don't think has ever been done before. You know, you see it with captive animals, but it's just not the same thing, not in the slightest. To do that with a wild animal is something so unique and special. And to see him go off that slowly after I put him down really confirms to me that he did not mind me, and he knew that I was safe to be around. Because if he was just kind of doing that as a tactic to sort of let me go and maybe play dead in a way that some animals do, then he would have sprinted the second he had the chance, but he didn't. Wow. And after a week more rain, so this is probably a month and a half's work, I can't remember now, it's been going on for ages, and look how full it is. I've seen this pond fill and empty multiple times over the years, and I'm not sure I've seen it this full since maybe 2021, so 4 years, when I first found this place. Check this out. Nice. Wow. That's pretty cool. That is insane. All of the rubbish that I needed to pick up is now just floating. You can see there's a big plastic sheet over there. So it seems like someone has unraveled this plastic bag, and all this stuff still here. I mean, you've probably seen some of the stuff even in my other videos. Like, there's a lot of rubbish here. It's not that I'm neglecting it, it's just there's that much, and you know, you gotta think, I'm one guy, I can come back with a plastic bag. You know, some of these things are too big, I don't have like a truck or anything like that. Like, how good would that feel, just to clean this place up, and then when the next spring rolls around, just see all the snakes and turtles swimming around in here. It'd be so rewarding. It's tough to get everything, but after this and you just see it all floating there, it kind of just makes you feel a bit guilty, like, man, I should have done more. But I mean, the bad news is also the good news, is that this rubbish isn't going anywhere, so there will be a time again where I can continue to pick up more of it. It's just crazy the amount of water that's come through here in recent times. Everywhere that I've filmed in this video around this pond is completely underwater now. We had bad floods in 2021, 2022. I made a video on that. It was really bad in 2022. Take a seat. Forgot to mention 2020 was bad as well. And look at that, that's the bridge. 2023 and 4, there were bad moments. Heavy rainfall that seems to have just defined the change from hot to cold every year for the past few years now. And you know, this will be the life source that's going to carry over till the next rain season next year. So it is needed, but it is just crazy how the last few years it's been major weather events. But what I was going to say is that the last 2 years haven't been too terrible, but this year it's been crazy. Like, super great weather when it's sunny, and then it hits like crazy amounts of rain. And I literally mean just yesterday it was crazy. The weather was insane. And so yeah, obviously it's not just this pond that's full over the ridgeline here, that one's to the brim as well. I wonder if there's any land down there you can even walk on. The answer is a resounding no. So there you go. last Saturday was the last encounter I had with our red-belly friend just over here. And that was a sunny day. Every day since that day has been torrential rain, except for today, exactly 7 days later, and it is entirely full to the brim. There is no room to walk here. Perhaps on that side. That is insane, and I often wonder how hard it is on our wildlife, these extreme weather events. But seeing over the years crazy weather events occur, and then shortly after just amazing amounts of wildlife out and about, I have no doubt our red-belly friend is fine. He's probably out in there. It is crazy though how resilient our animals are, and whew, that's insane. I've never seen this pond so full, and I'm glad we got our encounters, because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to walk around here is. Like at some points in this video, it was entirely empty here. Oh, wow. And we're only talking like 2 months ago. Yeah, even on this side, I can't walk around here. It's all underwater now. Oh wow. But I mean, it is good. Whew. So I guess I'm not going to be able to catch any snakes around the ponds this winter.
Man, there's something that I miss. Maybe I should do this. I always love music. Maybe I could find a way to make these dreams lucid. I really want to try, cause I might have a chance before I die to see the world with a soulmate by my side. Yeah, that would be the life, not a fucking 9 to 5. I want to feel alive for a minute at a time. Let the kid out that's been stuck, captive on the inside, who had dreams, big things were gonna come from his life.